All right, let's jump back in. It's actually been a few days for me. Had a weekend with the grandson and a day of work, so just getting back into it. So turn 9, I got this feeling we're going to need a reattempt because I don't believe I can get rid of those guys, but we'll see. Possibility of maybe moving a tank up there, but we got this tank to deal with too. So we have an HQ event. Oh, those are my favorite. Is there anything good? Ammo resupply would be great. There's literally nothing else good. A 9 or a 10 would be awesome. An 8. All right, what is that? Battalion is screaming for action. You must move at least one unit forward to a new row. To a new row. One further than the current lead unit with a PC marker. I don't think I need to do that. Because I can't move one row further. I'm on row 4 and there's nothing on row 5. I'm not so sure that matters. I'm going to go with it doesn't. Ignore if already on row 5 or no PC markers can be reached. Well, can kind of ignore if I'm already on row 4 because there's no more PC markers. And let's just make sure that the mod didn't set that up wrong. Oh, that was 5. Well, let's make sure we got the right. Yeah, battalion is screaming for action. Yep, there's no PC markers up there. I don't think I can get past this row to a row with PC markers. If I'm reading that wrong, somebody please. To a new row with a PC marker this turn. Can't get to a new row past this with a PC marker. All right, that's the way I'm playing it. Andrew always says, read it literally, follow it literally. I'm following it literally. I cannot get to a row beyond that unit with a PC marker. So, our CO gets 6. He's actually a vet. So he gets 7. That gives him 12. Holy smokes. All right, reshuffle. But what can he do? Who can he see? He can see the 3rd. He can see the 1st sergeant. All right, well, let's do the obvious. I'm thinking that, let's see, 3rd is line. I'm going to do, well, definitely the 1st sergeant. That's 1. I'm going to do the 3rd. That's 2. The tank, that's 3. But I think, I'd love to get these 1st and 2nd too, and I think I can. So that was 1, 2, 3. Right? 3 down to 9. I can spend 3 more. I'm going to do 4. Activate him. He's now line of sight. 4, 5. And then no, he can't get under here for the 1st. So his 6th is going to be put down a casualty collection point. So he spent 6 of his 12. And the 1st is the only one who cannot get. So 2nd platoon gets 3. He is a veteran, 4. So he has 8. What should he do? Did I decide that I could see here? 3, 2. Now I don't remember. Pretty sure I can. Come on. Where's line of sight? Higher elevations can see over lower elevations. Higher elevations can see over lower elevations despite intervening. Well, I mean, again, this is open. So I think that's what I decided earlier. Yeah, so I am pretty sure this +3 you can see all the way down there. I need to get this guy up there. He won't help this turn. Unfortunately, that guy's only long. But you know, a tank up here will fire here. Aha. All right. So the second, well, did I get this? Should I take a chance and get that? He's pinned. This guy doesn't do me a lot of good here. I think I'm going to move this guy here. That's 1. It's going to go into the trench. Oh, actually, he's firing there. Do I want to go there? Artillery, air control. The mortar is out. Did he die? No. Where's the mortar? Huh. I think I will have him move there. That's 1. I don't like the risk of That's 1. He can spend down to 2. I got a couple of white phosphorus smoke. 2-2 has got 1. So I can actually make this a little harder. I don't think I do want to move that guy. Well, you know what? Let's stop. Well, let's hope. I'm going to have this guy attempt a grenade there. That's 1. So that's 257, who's got 3. You know what? This tank may move there. I don't think I am going to have him shoot there. I feel like I should save that ammo. Wow, this is challenging. All right, let's be a little gutsy here. Oh, 1-2's already up there. That's good to know. Sergeant's there. I'm going to move. I'm going to tell this guy to try to infiltrate there. He's a veteran, so 3. 1, 2, 3. So he did infiltrate. That's 1. I'm going to have this guy try to infiltrate there as well. 1, 2, 3. He did 2, but he did not go. So that's 2. I would like to try to unpin this assault team. Actually, unpin this guy. So I'm rallying. 1, 2, 3. So he rallied. That's 3. So he had 8. Yeah, he had 8. That's 3. I'm going to tell this guy. This guy to attempt to spot that guy. So he's veteran. So he is drawing. Now he is at 1. So it's higher elevation. He's a veteran, higher elevation. That's +2. The other guy's undercover, -1. And the card he's on is a +2. So I think it's just +1. So I think I get 3 draws. 1, 2, 3. 3. So he has been spotted. And when that happens, we open fire. This card. Nope, actually we're firing here. So that's 4. 5 is going to be, because we think we're still firing here, 5 is going to be to shift fire. That's heavy. I think a 6 is going to be, I'm going to have him try to infiltrate up. He is a veteran, so 1, 2, 3. Failed. And that is all I can do, I believe. So that was 6 spent. 3rd platoon, who's over here. Oh, he gets 1. That's it. That's terrible. Well, artillery is with the 1st. Air. FAC is with the 2nd. Of course he is. Second's over here now. Where's my XO? Oh, the XO's dead, actually, now that I remember. Yeah. Nuts. All right. Should I get this guy to look here? Hmm. This will take some getting lucky. I'm going to try to infiltrate over here. He's lined. So 1, 2. He did infiltrate. That's very lucky. He can spend 5. He's going to try to rally that guy from a litter team. 1, 2. That failed. That was 2 being spent. Oh, God, I got auto spots. Oh, no. Well, that's not going to work anymore. Hmm. Well, that's 2. Third one, I'm going to have him attempt to spot that guy. So he's drawing, he's undercover. I'm at a higher elevation. I'm lined, so it's drawing 2. 1, 2. He is spotted. All right, well, that's something. Artillery FO is with the first, so he cannot rally him. So that was 3. No, that was 2. 1 to infiltrate, 2, 3. Tell you what, he's going to move here. 4. And he's going to tell this guy to move here. 5. Now that moves my small arms here for this guy. But my Pershing is still firing because it's overhead fire that he is capable of doing. So he's got heavy fire there. So that was 5, right? We 1 to infiltrate. 2 failed. 3 spot. 4, 5. So he's got 0. Tank platoon gets 2. So he's got 7. Well, I don't think I want to move this guy now. Since he's firing there. Is that correct? No. What do I want to do here? I don't believe I can get a unit. Excuse me. Interesting. Oh, I meant to cease fire. Oh, he is not firing yet because he's firing here. This crossfire is gone because I switched from here to here, or here to here, or whatever it was. But so the tank, well, this stinks. Sort of. Well, I'm going to activate this guy because I want to get him. Up here ultimately. So that's 1, 2, 3. I've activated 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one I haven't activated is here. Well, why wouldn't I activate him? Five. I'm activating all 5. All right, the first sergeant draws. He's a veteran. He gets 6, so he's got 7 he can do. He can spend a total of 6. I can tell you he's going to tell this guy to move here. He's exposed. I'm going to tell this guy to move here. He's exposed. That's 2. It's going to move here. 3. He's exposed. It's going to tell the air controller to try to infiltrate here. These lines. So 1, 2. Exhort. 3. So he failed. So he's exposed. Actually, he'll be undercover. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he is going to launch a, well, yeah, he's got a green star parachute. He is going to put that parachute up, which is a ceasefire, which will cause these guys to quit firing. So let's stop and think here. These guys stop, but they reopen. Nope, they just stop. Done firing there. These guys stop firing here because my unit's there. Oops, that guy was their heavy fire. No, not that. I am a fire. But it's no longer a crossfire. We have heavy weapons coming from there. So they're no longer firing. They can't see anybody else. This guy will stop firing here, but he will shift overhead fire to here. Now we got the heavy weapons fire is over here. I think that makes sense. These guys are the only place they can see is here. So they'll fire there. So that will still, that still holds true. I think those are the only firing changes. So the sergeant, he spent 6. Now, first platoon is undercover and a veteran, so he gets 4. Because he plus 2, and so he's up to 7. See, the artillery is with the first, the artillery FO. I'm going to do this. Who are the engineers with? The first? The first. I'm going to tell the engineers to move here. Leave these guys here. So I'm going to tell this guy, he's going to move here. That's 2. He's going to attempt to unpin that guy, which there's no longer a volume of fire here. So 3 is successful. 4, flip him, successful. Now he's going to have this guy call a artillery strike up here. So that's the, he's drawing 3. So it was 1 to move, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we're drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got battalion fire, and that supports it. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it matters. Yes, we can actually put it down there and there. So incoming, incoming, and incoming. That's actually awesome. So this guy's not even going to face. And this is -5. Yep. Flip, flip, flip. All right. Oops, no. 5, 5, 5. Those are all pending for the battalion fire. All right. So that was 1 to move the engineers, 2 to move himself, 3, 4, 5. And he will turn this guy into a fire team for number 6. So he's down to 1. All right, general initiative 3. Holy smokes. Don't want to find cover because I'm in better shape there otherwise. Oh, I know one. I want this guy, the FAC, to attempt to call fire down here. So the FAC draws 3 cards. 1, 2, 2, 3. All right. So we got an airstrike. I don't know if that actually makes a difference, but I will tell you this. That's like a -7. Now, you know, one thing I think I probably was supposed to do, I'm just not going to change it now. This trench I probably should have drawn to see if it was a strong building in the village for those. Always forget that. I'm not going to change it now, though. All right. That's 1. That means this volume of fire is going to disappear. think I'm going to have the guy try to unpin himself. Actually, so one thing is, I have a volume of fire. Just do that. Shuffle that more than once. The problem is, this guy's now, he's small arms fire on this card. He's going to retreat. Oh no, he's going to get captured first. I'm going to have him try to unpin himself. So he's green, he's drawing 1. Oh, he did. That's pretty awesome. So he's now small arms fire. He's now going to attempt to grenade that guy. So that failed. So there's a grenade miss on this card now. Oops. That's not. Just picking the wrong thing everywhere. Grenade miss. All right. And he cannot fire back because he's pinned. So that's 3. All right. Time for theirs. Do they have an HQ event? They do not. So, activity. He's activated. Activity. Activity. I think that's it. They got no other place where they got units right now. So, 6 of them. Number 2. 1, 2. All right. So these guys are not under fire, but they do have a line of sight because they can see the units up on this 3. They don't have a valid target, though, because their units stop them from firing. They're not under fire. They're not trading fire. They just sit and do nothing. Number 5, so number 4. So here. We have 2 pinned on the same card. Pinned on the same card, neither is under cover. So pinned on the same card, not under cover. 1 through 5, the grenade first. That's a 3. He will try to rally. He is line, I believe. He is line. 1, 2. So he did rally. So he is now firing small arms fire. It's kind of a bummer. This guy, 1 through 5, a 1. He does nothing. All right. 4 remaining. Number 4. So that's the last one. That's over here. So this guy is, I think, going to drop down to the trading fire. He's on the same card. Not on the same card. Not an A. Not a, he is under fire. Under fire, not from a different direction. He's trading fire, and the unit's volume of fire is worse than the best opposing unit. So it's a 1 through a 2. A 1. He does nothing. All right. Three left. Number 3. So it's going to be right here. I don't think the litter team, he's not pinned. The litter team in the same, not in the same area. Got no casualty in line of sight. No leader. So it's a 1 through a 3. Yep. A 3. He's going to try to rally. Litter team, no casualty in line of sight. Yep. Drawing 1, so he failed. 2 to go. Number 1. So that is over here. This guy's going to be similar to this guy. He's trading fire. Trading fire. No, 1 out of 2 is no action. He does nothing as well. Then the last one is here. Does he have any units in line of sight? Yes, 1, 2, 3. He can see here. So he's very similar to here. He does nothing because he can see them. But so we'll clear the enemy activity. All right. First, capture any paralyzed or litter team on a card, alone on a card with an unpinned infantry and a volume of fire. This litter team does get... Now, when that happens, I've got to pull a lat team to take that unit. All right. That's okay. Capture that. Enemy casualties on unoccupied and friendly cards are captured. Well, that's an unoccupied card, so that enemy casualty is captured. No, don't totally understand that. Retreat segment. I don't think there's anybody with a volume of fire and no... Yep, I don't see one. No retreat. So it's the AT phase. So what are we going to do? I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm moving this guy here. That's my first move. Nobody can see him. He can't see anybody. We're not firing at anybody, so now it's their turn. So what do? AT, fire against a visible tank. Well, he can't see anybody over that ridge. Attempt to concentrate on a bazooka or RCL team under... Nope. Move to the closest card with a better concealment rating. So is this a better concealment rating? That's a 2. 0. You know, I don't know what a better concealment rating is. I'm going to pause. All right, out on Board Game Geek, Andrew said, I would say +2 is better than +2 +1. Yes. This is considered better concealment. So this guy is going to move. Now the good thing for him, when he moves there, he's no longer in... That's not ambush range. So he's going to move here. He's now moved. When he moves, this is slow, so he's got to stop. That would have been slow too. He can't move here. I don't think he's going to open fire here now. He moved, so this went away. But he will open fire here. So this guy's now got heavy fire on him. So that didn't go that great. But he's moved. So this guy gets a shot. And I don't need him anymore because I've got a -7 airstrike coming in there. So I am... you know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to reaction fire first. This guy, very long, is going to reaction fire. So he's a veteran. So the first thing on this is, you'll notice upper left, if the fighter has a view off of G, make a successful grenade attack. If it's ambush, draw an extra card, but it's not because they have enemy units there. So very long, 1, 2, 3. He can fire over all this stuff. So he's going to attempt to do that. Now, that's 2, did we say? 257. This uses an ammo whether he hits or not. He's a veteran, so he's drawing, right? I said he's a veteran. So he's drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. So he did not hit. All right. So literally it's wasted. Failed attempt ends the fire, no miss marker is placed. And I have verified it did use ammo. It basically fired and missed. All right. I don't think anybody else. All right, a mortar. Well, he can't. That's long. So that's the only unit that could see him. All right, so now we're going to activate this guy. I'm going to move him here. Now, he moved here. He has to tackle the volume of fire first. So, oh, we had a volume of fire here too. So let's do that first before we move. So this is it's gunnery of 0. The defensive value of a Pershing is a +2. Yeah, +2. So 0 +2, cover and concealment is, so that's 4. He's not moving yet. Small arms is plus, so that's +7. So that can't do anything. 6, it has to be a 6 or greater. So, but now we're going to move here. So we move here. Now this is open. So he could literally move here, but I don't know if I want to do that. So he moves here, and now this time it's 0 +2, so that's 2. Cover and concealment is 0, so +2. Target's moving a 3, so it's a 6 or greater, which means, once again, even a 0 would be a miss. So the small arms has no effect. Now, I'm going to fire at him. So, gunnery value of a Pershing close is -5. Pretty good tank. Improved a lot from the Sherman. That's a -5. Their Tu-34 is a +1. So that's -5 +1, so that's -4. Card is a +2, so that's -2. The move and fire is a +3. So that's now a +1. So I believe I have a +1. Again, -5 +1 is -4, +2 is -2. Move and fire is +3, -3. I'm not pinned. The target's not pinned. The target's not moving. Fire is not pinned, and it's not ambushed. So it's a +1. That's a 2. That's good. That's a 3. That is a retreat. This guy is gone. That's beautiful. So this is no longer... Well, I hadn't even put the heavy weapons there. That was very effective. That was 24. He used 1. Got 1 left. Okay. My next tanks. That guy moved and fired. He moved and fired. I don't need this guy here anymore either. So the reality is I can have this guy, although I think I'm going to just keep him here. He will literally do nothing. This guy is going to move. He's firing. Nobody else is firing on that card because they all have to be close range. I'm going to have him move over here, meaning that fire is going to stop. Then I'm going to have this guy go 1, 2, 3. He's going to get here. Now, the super cool thing about him getting there is he opens overhead fire. I'm just going to put this down here. I'll move the tank up this way. So we remember just the tank is the only guy very long, but he's heavy, so he's firing over here onto that card. So he does have heavy weapons fire. 23 will. Got plenty of ammo. So we're getting a shot at these guys, so we have a chance. We're saying there's a chance. All right. And we do still have heavily engaged, by the way, because of that card. I think that's it for the tanks. That was effective. That was fun. Fire mission update. Boom. And the small arms fire comes here. I'm going to actually just eliminate it because if you look at the cleanup phase, enemy casualty or enemies firing at cards without valid targets, which is this. So when they get the volume of fire, it shifts, but they stop firing. They get a nice benefit of that. So this guy's going to be the same way. He's not going to fire here anymore. Flip and flip. All right, that's the volume of fire. Now, we do have PC counters. I think just one. Here. So that's an A. Heavily engaged, drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. That's awesomeness. There's a chance. Pinned recovery. All right. Where do I have units pinned with no volume of fire? This guy, these no longer have any volume of fire. I think that's it. Good, good. Okay, I got his gone. That was actually pretty dang awesome. All right. Let's see what the damage is. Up here. +4. Oops. We are no longer firing. This is now automatic. So let's actually spend a little bit of time. Let's get the tanks. 24 is using ammo. Firing here. So he's about out. 1W2 is going to use ammo. He is now out. All of my weapons teams. So this isn't a... And I'm going to change that to literally going to be here now because he switches and he just moves his fire forward. So he's no longer can fire there. So he's firing here. All right. That's going to be that guy. Nothing there. These guys aren't firing. That's the only other ones firing are going to be. He can't fire. It's going to be this right here, 23. All right. Ammo has been recorded. They don't have anybody else using ammo. So it's +4, -7. So -3. Pinned. Wow. It's a bummer. All right. These are both -1. We'll do the two-stepper first. -1. Pinned. And a miss. Wow, that's not possible now. Needed that guy to take a step loss. And here's the risk. The reattempt, I'm not worried can I do it, but I might get a counterattack. That's got me worried. All right, let's go here. This is -4 because it's coming with the +1 is what applies. That is a hit. He is a two-stepper. Litter team and a casualty. So that's a casualty and a litter team. Pinned. Okay. Good artillery fire there. Nothing here. Small arms fires coming in here. So this is just 0. So this guy is pinned. All right. Well, we couldn't have gotten, or it would have been tough to get on that card anyway. So that's now all pinned. There. All right. Here we have +1, -1. So that's a 0 and then a +1. 0 is a hit and a litter team. So this guy is no longer in existence. He is a litter team. Oops, that wasn't good. And then this guy is +1, +2, -1. So he is a +1. Also a hit. He is a litter team. Already a litter team. This guy is 0. So he's pinned. Okay. So these guys are no longer firing at me. He'll unpin in the next phase. It'd be nice to get him unpinned and those guys captured. That would be good. Which I think second platoon. He can get up here. Not going to be under a volume of fire. Yeah. All right. Continuing down. This is a -1. That is a hit. So we have one litter team. Pinned and pinned. So those guys have been slightly neutralized by the artillery. Nothing here. I think that's it. I don't think we're taking any fire, which is awesome. We've done the ammo, so we will clean up. And it is turn 10. Now, I do not think, because of this guy, don't think I can get that card. So my goal is to get this card and this card, I think. Actually, I might get this card too. I'm a little worried about counterattacks. All right. We're at 55 minutes. I am not going to do a 2 hour. That was a long time. We're going to stop, and I'm going to go do turn 10. Thanks for watching.